Welcome back to Roaming with Wildlife. Today, we are uncovering one of the most secretive and unusual animals on the African continent. It doesn't roar like a lion, it doesn't charge like a buffalo, and it doesn't tower like a giraffe. In fact, it's shy, quiet, and mostly invisible to humans. Yet, this mysterious animal plays an enormous role in its environment. This is the aardvark, one of nature's strangest engineers. And by the end of this video, you'll see why it deserves so much more attention. The name aardvark comes from Afrikaans, meaning earth pig. It earned this name because of its burrowing habits and pig-like snout. But make no mistake, it isn't related to pigs at all. In fact, the aardvark is so unique that it is the only living member of its scientific order, known as tubular. That means when you see an aardvark, you're looking at the last survivor of a very ancient evolutionary line. Imagine how incredible that is, millions of years of history, still alive today in the African savanna. The aardvark spends most of its days sleeping in burrows that it digs with its powerful claws. These burrows can be more than 10 meters long and are carefully designed with multiple chambers. The tunnels stay cool during the day, protecting the aardvark from the blistering African heat. When the sun sets and the night begins, the aardvark emerges from its underground world. Its large ears twist and turn, listening for danger. Its long snout sniffs the air, searching for the faint scent of insects. Then, it begins its slow and steady journey across the grasslands. An aardvark may walk for several hours in search of food. Its main diet consists of termites and ants, and it is very skilled at finding them. When it locates a mound, it begins to dig with incredible speed. Some people say an aardvark can dig faster than a team of men with shovels. Once it breaks into the mound, it extends its sticky tongue, which can reach up to 30 centimeters. With quick, repeated flicks, it sweeps up thousands of ants and termites in minutes. On a good night, an aardvark may eat more than 50,000 insects. This not only provides the aardvark with energy, but also keeps insect populations under control. Interestingly, aardvarks rarely drink water. They get most of the moisture they need from the insects they eat. This makes them well adapted to survive in some of Africa's driest regions. In fact, their ability to survive without regular drinking water has helped them spread across a wide range of habitats, from grasslands to savannas and even scrublands. But aardvarks are more than just insect hunters. They are also some of nature's greatest diggers. Their burrows are masterpieces of underground architecture. Some aardvark burrows stretch as long as 13 meters and have several entrances and exits. When an aardvark moves to a new burrow, it often leaves the old one behind. And this is where its role as an ecosystem engineer truly shines. Warthogs, porcupines, genus, jackals, wild dogs, owls, snakes, and many other creatures quickly move into abandoned aardvark tunnels. For some animals, these burrows can mean the difference between life and death. Without the digging skills of aardvarks, the savanna would lose countless hiding spots and safe shelters. The aardvark is built perfectly for survival in the dark. Its large ears give it sensitive hearing, allowing it to pick up the slightest sounds of predators, such as lions, leopards, and hyenas. Its sense of smell is extraordinary, helping it locate insects buried deep underground. Its eyesight, however, is not very strong. But since it lives mostly at night, vision is not as important. What it lacks in sight, it makes up for with sound and smell. Now, let's talk about its appearance, because the aardvark looks like a mixed and match of many animals. It has the ears of a rabbit, the tail of a kangaroo, the snout of a pig, and the claws of a bear. But despite this unusual mix, it isn't closely related to any of those animals. Its closest living relatives are actually elephants, manatees, and hyraxes, animals that look nothing like an aardvark. This makes the aardvark one of the most unique and fascinating animals alive today. Aardvarks are also very quiet and shy. They live alone and rarely come together except during mating season. A female gives birth to a single baby, usually during the rainy season when food is plentiful. The baby, called a cub, is born inside the safety of the burrow and stays there for several weeks. At first, it is hairless and fragile, but with time, it grows stronger. After a few months, the cub begins to follow its mother out at night, learning how to dig and search for termites. By about 6 months of age, the young aardvark is ready to survive on its own. Because they are nocturnal, aardvarks are very rarely seen in the wild. Even in areas where they are common, most people may never spot one in their entire lives. For local communities, aardvarks often appear in stories, myths, and folklore. In some African cultures, they are symbols of hard work and determination because of their endless digging. In others, they are believed to bring good luck, especially because of their powerful claws and ability to vanish into the earth so quickly. Sadly, like many wild animals, aardvarks face challenges. They are sometimes hunted for meat, and in certain areas, their burrows are destroyed because farmers see them as pests. Climate change and habitat loss also affect their survival, as shifting weather patterns can reduce the availability of termites and ants. But overall, aardvarks are still widespread across Africa, and with proper protection, their populations remain stable. Think about this for a moment. In the quiet of an African night, an aardvark may be out there right now, digging into the soil, pulling insects from a mound, and creating tunnels that will one day shelter countless other creatures. Most of us will never see one in person, but its work shapes the land in ways that touch everything around it. The aardvark may not roar, leap, or fly, but it quietly holds a key role in keeping balance in the wild. And that brings us to the end of our journey into the life of the aardvark. From its incredible digging skills, to its unusual appearance, to its role as a hidden hero of the savannah, the aardvark is truly one of nature's most remarkable animals. If you enjoyed this adventure, make sure to subscribe to Roaming with Wildlife for more amazing stories about creatures from every corner of the world. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep roaming with wildlife.